It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's Magic Monday, but not live. It's a pre-record from this incredible location. Here I am on the banks of the River Tyne, and the reason why is because I am doing something very special today. I am using the adversity. So I was meant to be doing filming today with somebody else, but they've got stuck in Amsterdam. And that meant we've got 15 minutes where I need to fill this slot. Well, what am I going to do? Well, we could sit around and have a cup of coffee, but not when you've got a brilliant crew here who can film you. So instead, what I'm going to do is tell you a few reasons why you could use the adversity. So, have you ever seen the film Jaws? It's brilliant. It's terrifying. It was one of the first films that I saw at the cinema by myself, and I remember the absolute terror. But did you know when they filmed this, the shark that was meant to be there, that was meant to be terrifying, stopped working? In fact, it broke down all the time. So Steven Spielberg had an idea. Let's use the adversity. In fact, what he decided to do was to show the shark less, create tension with music, thinking about where it might be and having the cast looking around and thinking it could be right there, it could be right there. And that's what created the tension to make this one of the greatest films of all time. Also, other times, things go wrong. We all know the story about, 3M and how they invented the Post-it note because they were trying to create the world's stickiest glue. And in fact, they made an unsticky glue. Well, it was still sticky, but it didn't stick things together. They invented Post-it notes and had a much better idea. Also, I think there's times when we look at things in our own lives and we go, oh, that's a nightmare. You ever heard people say that? It's a nightmare. Is it a nightmare? Or could you reframe it? Could you say it could be a dream? How could I change what I'm thinking? How could I change this situation and use the adversity? Now, the person who came up with this amazing phrase is the one and only Michael Caine. And he had a challenge once where he was doing a project and he had a theatre performance and the door wouldn't open and he complained about it. And somebody else said, Michael, use the adversity. Use the door being stuck, shake it really hard, give it a kick, give it a bang. Whatever the situation that you have, you can use the adversity. So my challenge to you this week is if you end up with a film crew and 15 minutes to fill, use the adversity. No matter what's happening in your life, use the adversity. Flip it, change it, and I will see you next week for a real live, back in my office,